back screen, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." We don't have any special tricks tonight. We're not pulling out any special things. We've just come with heart's intent on seeking him completely. And I know you have too, because why else would you be in a church at 10:15 at night, right? When I first met the Lord, my first church was a Salvation Army church in Lower Hutt, New Zealand. And one of the things I loved about the Salvation Army was that every single service, there would be the pastor preaching and the worship team in their place, but then just off to the side, there was the mercy seat. And it was a little step where at any time during the service you could come and do business with God. And I loved that so much. I loved the mercy seat. I would use it often. But I realized it didn't just have to be in the church building, that there was a mercy seat in my bedroom, and there was a mercy seat in the car on my own, that wherever I was, there was a mercy seat. There was a place. And at the mercy seat, things happen. At the mercy seat in my own life, I've been healed. In the mercy seat, I have been corrected. At the mercy seat, I've been changed. And at the mercy seat, I have wrestled. God is more than who we think he is. Rich Mellon says he'll bloody your nose and then give you a ride home on his bicycle. And I love that. But God is a God who invites us to wrestle with him. And I love that because it's an intimate picture, skin to skin and sweat to sweat. But it's kind of a dangerous picture.
Yeah.
In Genesis 32,
Yeah.
Jacob wrestled with God.
Yeah.
It says, that night Jacob got up and took his 2 wives, his female servants, and his 11 sons and crossed the ford. After he had sent them across the stream, he sent over all his possessions. So Jacob was left alone, and a man wrestled with him until daybreak. When the man saw that he could not overpower him, he touched the socket of Jacob's hip, so that his hip was wrenched as he wrestled with the man. Then the man said, "Let me go, for it is daybreak." But Jacob replied, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." And the man asked him, "What is your name?" "Jacob," he answered. Then the man said, "Your name will no longer be Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God and with humans and have overcome." Jacob said, "Please tell me your name." But he replied, "Why do you ask my name?" Then he blessed him there. So Jacob called the place Peniel, which means the face of God, saying, "It is because I saw God face to face, and yet my life was spared." See, when you wrestle with God, you might get a blessing, but the blessing might look like a wound. The blessing might look like God exposing or bringing